Welcome back to Abnormal Automotive. This is my G35 coupe that I bought as a project, and in the last video we pulled the motor out of it. So in this one we will be disassembling that motor and putting the freshly rebuilt motor back. Now if that sounds interesting to you, let's get straight into it. For just a quick inspection, it looks like all we have to do is the per usual take off all the front accessories because we're not using the short block. Take off the front accessories, take off the timing chain covers up here, and also the face. Looks like there's 3 up top, 3 up bottom on each side. And then we got a whole bunch around the perimeter of the timing chain, as well as a couple in the center. And that just takes off this whole front face. It's the timing chain cover, so it takes the whole front face off. And then that exposes the timing chain that you can put it to compression stroke, top to the center. And then take off all the sprockets and stuff for the timing. Guys, I just want to give you an update. I decided to stop the time lapse because I made a huge mess. Shoot. But anyways, yeah, this is what I got so far. Mostly stripped. About to take off the heads. Take all these bolts off. Same on the other side, and take the heads bolts off. And pull the heads off and take it to the machine shop. Now we got the heads off. Right over here. I guess I'm gonna start taking the clutch off and unbolting the lower half of the block, just so that I can see exactly what happened, because these shards are huge and they're kind of coppery, so I kind of want to know what's causing the copper color. But yeah, I will give you guys an update when that happens. Alright guys, I have officially taken the clutch off. It's sitting over there, right about there. And I've also taken the bottom half of the block off. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this engine is just a little bit toast. I mean, I could have reused it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna pass on it. I mean, the chunks aren't that big, right? Yeah, maybe I'll just toss this thing back together and call it a day. What do you guys think? Oh, for those of you that can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. And it's a rhetorical question. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments, regardless. Anyways, I'm gonna take these splash guard off and see what the heck is going on with, maybe it's a bearing that's about to burst. I will let you guys know. Guys, just took the oil splash guard off. Also that, I'm dumb, don't know what that's called. Anyways, I think I found the culprit to my problem. If you can jiggle, see this one? Super solid. It's most likely fine. This one though, what's that, like, I don't know, like the 4th cylinder, I think. But anyways, check this out. I don't think it's supposed to be doing that, but you tell me. I don't know. I mean, I think this is bad, but not really. Just kidding. But anyways, when you're revving it up, that's what you're hearing. And that's your problem right there. Okay, I will let you guys know what I end up doing with this. What's going on, ladies and gents? Behind me is the mostly completed engine. Today, hopefully, we are going to drop it in. I didn't record anything because it got really messy, really unorganized, and really pain in the butt. So, this is what we got so far. You can see I wrapped the headers. Most of the wiring is up. The fuel rail is right there. I gotta still put that on. Like I said, still missing a couple of things, but I figure I'd just give you guys a little update before I start dropping it in. Now, I don't know if you guys know from previous video, but what I did is I took a VQ35DE short block and I combined it with a VQ35DE Revup heads. And I don't know if there's very many people doing this, but I'm doing it this way and hopefully it works out. But based on everything that I've seen, it should work. And the only difference that I noticed while doing this project was down by the oil filter. So if I can get this to focus. So I'm not sure what these sensors are, but anyways, so there's a sensor right here, and then there was also one right here. On the motor that I got, that was a regular DE, this sensor it did not have one. It was capped off. So when I originally was looking at that, because I had the motor probably, I don't know, 70-80% complete, I was like, I don't know if that's gonna work. And then I went over and checked and figured out, oh, it's just capped off. So that was a huge bullet that I dropped, but not dropped, dodged. Anyways, so yeah, so these were the only two things that I noticed that was the difference. So without any more talking, I'm gonna just double check my wiring and then we'll get it tossed in. All right, guys, we got it all lined up. Now we're in the beginning process of dropping her in. She's all lined up. Jack her up a little more, lift it back, slide it in. Simple as that. Okay, so it's literally been 5 minutes. This thing just, I don't know what it was, but it just dropped right in. No fuss, no hassle. Just gotta line up the drive shaft. You can see, big mess in here. Shifter is in. Didn't give me any fuss. Like 5 minutes, maybe 10. But here we go. Almost there. All right, so we got the engine in. It's been in for a little while. I just kind of tidied up a few things. You know, put all the wiring back to the ECU. Got the 3 plugs plugged in back there, and then the 2 that's going into the cabin. That was going to the ECU. I don't know if you can tell, but brand new engine mounts in the thing. Just got to put the bolts in, and then put the transmission cross member in, and then put the rest back. And I think we're ready to rip. Okay, this thing is mostly complete. All we gotta do is put in some fluids, and I think we're there. And see if this guy fires up. So let's get right to it. We just got the oil in, just got the battery in, no fire. Good sign. Got the keys. First start. I don't know about this. You ready for this? Deal with this mess later. That shows you how good I am. That wasn't very good. What the hell was that? We're getting fumed out over here. It has a little weird idle after throttle for some reason. Yeah, it wants to die when I press in the clutch. I don't know if something's broken, but it kind of feels slow. Something's definitely broken or not right. Okay, I'm gonna check it out and see what's going on and get back to you guys. Alright guys, just got back from test driving this thing, and as you guys can tell from the previous section, this thing's not running all that great, so I figured I'd drive to my buddy's house. Maybe he can spot something I missed. And before I could even get on the freeway, the thing died on me and it wouldn't start back up, so I had to get it towed back. So here I am now. And then when I got back, I went to go check a few things, and one of the things I checked was oil, and there was flakes, metal flakes on the oil dipstick. Drained some oil, still metal flakes. So I don't know what's going on with that. If you guys have similar problems, probably not, the flake thing is probably different, but if you guys have similar problems where the clutch, when you press in the clutch after like a 5,000 RPM rev, like immediately, and it dies, or just want to die while it's running, please comment it down below, because I really need help with that. And if you guys can't help me out with that, then I'm forced only to do one thing. And then in my opinion, it makes it a little bit cooler. Yeah, so let me know if you guys know what's wrong with it, and if it's not, and you want to find out what happens next, you know what to do. And I guess that concludes this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.